What is up, guys? Wraith here, Grey Bearded Gaming Society. We are back on Reading Thunderfist, and we are making our way across the desert. Now this time, of course, we are not going simply to the Oasis of Mar to go beat on some luggage. This time we're taking up a secondary adventure that was listed in our comment section, which was let's go try out some Guck. Let's see what we can do in Upper Guck. And we'll see. It's been a long time since I've tried to move around there myself. I remember some of the early camps, like the Squire, or not Squire, excuse me, Scryer room and some things like that. But we were going to try to sneak around some and see what we can get done. But actually, does remind me we need to make sure that we have our sneak button ready, because that might actually help us creep around in some of these spots when we get in there. Now the other trade-off, of course, I went through the tunnel. As on my way out of town, I actually killed a black bear and got a pelt. So 20 more plat to us. I was unable to get any buffs at the tunnel. I sat there for a few minutes. I was like, all right, at this point, it's taking me longer to get buffs than it would take me to just start running. So I just started taking off. So we're going to buffless at the moment, which is, again, not the end of the world. And we are totally restocked on supplies. We have food, we have bandages, we have plenty of throwing stars, we have a decent amount of storage space if we get any kind of drops, and we're padded into our level, so if catastrophe does in fact strike, we will not lose level 25. We also trained up. I think we did that at the last of the end episodes. Now we have Dragon Punch, which is actually kind of amusing because it's not really much of a punch. It looks more like an elbow block, like it just flinging your forearm right into their face. But we will make the best of it. But guys, we will check back in about the time I'm getting into zone, so you don't have to watch me trips across the rest of the desert zones and then through the swamp. We'll check back in here in just a second, guys, and let's see if we can't get something done in Upper Guck. We have arrived. So, of course, up here, nothing should mess with us because we're bigger than all this stuff. We are going to... I think first things first, let's go check out the... towards a Scryer camp, I think. Just because, one, that's one of the camps I tend to remember. So I know exactly how to get to it. I think all of these guys... So we used to kill these with our little shaman, of course. Looks like somebody might be doing the spiders. Ah, maybe not. Guess they're just... Oh, yeah, there's somebody over there. Get somebody working the spiders. We're going to see if we can't cruise past here like a soap. We got somebody down in here. So somebody's been in the area. So at least we know we have somebody around some well. Let's see. Go down to... Oop. Huh. Alright, let's get this sorted out before I turn myself into a jerk. We'll be right back. Okie dokie. So we made it through that room. So we were sickened in the process, not the end of the world. Trying to see. So obviously some of the greens in here are more than willing to go toe-to-toe with us. So that's going to be the interesting part, is figuring out which guys to mess with and which guys not to mess with. So let's see. Trying to figure out what would be a good spot for us to go. Looks like, so I was thinking maybe the column room back there. Let's see, but one, there's a group. We conned a handful of stuff, and most of it is green. So this guy's blue. Let's see how we can do here. Wow! Yeah, like I said, the Dragon Punch is like this whole backhand swing the bracer at them, hit him in the face. Oh, look at that! We just hit something for 60 with no buffs. most of them, if we could find like a hideaway corner in here, we might be able to get a little something done. Obviously, we're going to have to be careful because everything here wants to run. Ow. So we'll have to be extremely careful of our surroundings and make sure that we have all of our goodies up before we start doing fights and feign death, making sure we have mend as much as possible, which I probably should have saved my mend. But in order to make sure I wasn't a complete jerk with the group that I accidentally brought a frog onto, I just sat there and kept it busy long enough for them to... Oh, apparently they're just on the move. So, yeah. So that would be... We don't want to... I don't know where they're trying to go, or they're just kind of pulling the floor, which is fine either way. I guess we could always kind of reverse course and go back in the other direction, maybe. So let's not compete too much, I think, with these guys. I don't want to be running, you know, toe-to-toe over people. I just don't think that's going to be a really good idea. Especially since, you know, they'll outnumber me and win. So, all right, let's try to think. Maybe if we try the that's the ladder room. I wonder if we could try maybe the summoner. No, probably not. They'd probably be a little bit big for us. We definitely dropped some cool stuff, but I'm not quite sure we could take him. We could try the ramp room. And there's a squire there. I don't remember how big he is. So I'll tell you what, let's make our way back this way. Just so we're not... I don't want to go toe-to-toe with that group. I want them to be able to do their thing. I don't want to get in their way. Apparently they're not even bothering to loot stuff. So let's go... swipe some loot and go back this way. Alright, so let's see. Let's do a quick reset. And when I jump back to the other hallway, we'll be right back. Okie dokie, we are on to the other side now. Unfortunately, we did get passed by somebody else. So let's see. So there's the novice. The lead is still green, so it looks like, you know, we're still decently safe. So what happens if we go this way? Because I think the speed at which I get lost in here is hilarious. I'm trying to remember where the oh, apparently somebody else found it. That room. So this, right, this should be the ramp room, which like makes no sense because there's just like little ramps going to nowhere. And somebody's been around. Well, you know what, right now it's money. Huh. Alrighty then, didn't know we had to talk to you over there. So somebody's been around here, obviously. Probably the guy who passed us. So that one, like I said, that one goes to the ramp room. And then that one goes down. And it's going down one that we have to be careful about, right? Because the closer we get to that one side, the bigger things get. And I'm not sure we can handle the summoner. Because I think he's like level 30, I think. So. Well, for as few people as there are in the building, it seems like everybody's going the same direction that we're trying to go in. What's over here? This is the way we came from. Yeah, alright. Well, could kind of hang out in here. I'm trying to think of, let's see. This guy, how big is the squire? See, the squire is kind of small, actually. His placeholder's actually bigger than he is. So I'm not sure this is leaving me a great spot for us. So let's, alright. Let me run up down some ramps here. we are going to try to find us a better little room to hang out in, where we can actually get some stuff done. I think I'm actually going to have to start looking through the rooms and find a room with got some people that are our size, which could be fun to goof off in here. I'm trying to remember how. I think there's like the warden room, right? Like if we go down, maybe. I don't remember how that happened. Maybe we'll try to find the warden room. So give me a few minutes, dig up on the map, see if we can't figure out where that room is. Maybe we'll try the warden room. Be right back. All right, so methinks we finally found the warden room. It took entirely too long. But based on, we're gonna have to be careful. How many things did we just get? Oh wow, this is a big guy. All right, I think we're gonna feign this off. Go away. Wow, that he counts even to us. So we've got to be in the right room. We have to be. Because it's the Froglock Warden. And I think that guy might be his placeholder, maybe? The big even guy? We shall see. We shall see. But we're going to have to be very, very careful and figure out how to do some monkey splitting action. The handy thing is I think this hallway should be pretty safe for us. I mean, there was a couple things running around here and there. We killed the guy on the other side. There was like a roamer down there that jumped up and we played dead. But, and then I think, what is it? If we, I don't know, take the V? Maybe? Yeah, go down and cut back. Yeah, let's not pretend like we know where we're at. We've been lost for a while. Alright, so we got a roamer out here. I wonder if this is the guy that actually was also roaming in the room down there and got us a little bit of aggro. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be tricky, going to be dangerous. And these guys do hit. So let's be very careful about that. We're going to have to make sure that we try to limit it to one-on-ones, especially since we're by ourselves. Like I said, there is another group running around. I don't think they've come down this far. There was some dead guys outside. On the other side of the little land bridge that we crossed over, but nobody this far over. We did fight a couple of frogs getting here, which was nice because they were actually experienced frogs. I don't know if that's for anything, so we're just not going to mess with it. So I mean, we did pick up, you know, a little bit of experience, nothing crazy. But we're definitely, like I said, we're definitely going to have to be careful because these things do hit a ton. Always there's like random casters involved who can buff themselves with haste and so and all that kind of other happy fun stuff. But I think the big thing now, right, is just going to be making sure we get ourselves a decent split. So we'll definitely have to take our time. And let's get back to full. Let's get all of our goodies back. I think we finally found the spot we were looking for, which has stuff that's, like I said, our size. The two at the top are always going to have to be a split. Yeah, and then I think that guy will be the next semi-big challenge to see if we can take him one-on-one. So stick around for me, guys. Let's get all of our goodies back. Let's sit down here and regen back up a little bit. We'll pop mend if it pops and then wait a few minutes. So yeah, the adventure continues. Trying not to get killed by frogs and gawk. We'll be right back. So we walked back up the ramp to have a look around. We got back to full life. We were just waiting for our men to come back up. And apparently, there was a small army of frogs up here waiting on us. Alright, those guys are green. These two guys, I don't know whether they got trained across. Is there a dead dude over here somewhere? Doesn't look like it. What? What? Not fair. Try this again. Oh, for crying out loud. We're gonna... Blarg. No, we gotta start all over again. Damn it. At least we know that there's a bunch of stuff around here that we should be able to fight and get some experience on. So that I have no idea where these guys even... I mean, they're only green. So I'll tell you what, me and you're going to go round for round, pal. You started this. And since I've accidentally done a split pull... Yay, accidental monkey skills! We're going to beat you to death with this big stick and hope that I don't aggro everything else outside the room. So this should be a pretty decent little spot for us, I think. We'll have to be careful. Obviously, we'll have to work on splitting the room down below and be careful for what's roaming around up here. It did take us a ridiculously long amount of time to figure out where this place was. Apparently, I was reading the map all wrong. Because I actually, I think I ended up in the necromancer's room. Oh, finally get one that's going to run because he's got buddies on. Come here. Go splat. Well, this would be good experience for him. Still trash loot, but we got experience. Alright. So let's see here. But yeah, like I said, we ended up in the necromancer room a bunch of times till I realized that the room I was trying to get to was actually down and not up. So instead of going up a ramp, we actually went back through the ramp room, down the hole, down and around, and down into this area here. So again, I have not spent a lot of time in this zone. Like mostly it's been the Scryer camp because it's easy to get to and it drops early caster loots. But there is obviously a decently target-rich environment. Let's see, we should get experience with this guy too. What? It was right there. How did you run through me? Take stick. So the biggest thing I think, well, these guys will probably pose some of the biggest problems for us when they start trying to dot me. We're going to go blind in a second. Yay, we resisted finally! Alright, normally we're blind. And then he'd be walking off and we would have trained ourselves. For now, we're going to take that just because it's money. We'll grab these guys just because they stack for right now. Okie dokie. And we know that we've got some guys down this way. At least one of the guys we found this way earlier was, he was blue to us. Like that guy. Where did that other guy come from? Alright. I'm calling shenanigans. I am calling shenanigans on that. Oh no. Go away. I can even tell you where they, like I said, I just turned around and there's bam, there's like two of them. I thought we were just going to fight the one. And of course, this guy's actually blue. Can't figure out where he came from. Wonder if he just roams, and maybe it was just bad timing on roam, maybe. Because he's going like all the way back to the other side. Huh. Alright, so apparently we're just not good at monk pulling stuff. So, yeah, boo. Now that we've blown all of our cooldowns again. And we're disempowered. Alright. Give me another minute or so. Get my stuff back, and then we're going to pull the guy in the corner. Be right back. Alright, guys. So, we have, took a little bit extra time than we even thought because the roamer spawned. He was blue, so we took out the roamer. So we should be home free. We got all of our cooldowns up. Got a full bar of health. So we're going to try our luck at this guy. Hit him with the ninja style. We're going to run back into our hallway, which seems to be somewhat safe. We did get a single. Alright, let's see what happens, guys. I'm pretty sure this is our placeholder for our... I think... I think this is our placeholder for our warden, I think. Because he is the biggest guy in the room. So the biggest thing here is we're just hoping that if he starts to roam or wander... He, hey, it's my room, go away! I was here first. I wonder if that's guy been here and fighting through the hallway over there somewhere. And he's obviously pretty well geared. He looked like a Sarnak battle shield he was running around with. Alright. Come on, stop missing. There we go. So neck and neck battle at the moment. which basically tells us about how, in theory, about how we should do if we even get the warden. Yeah. Come on, where's our good hits at? We're not getting very good hits here. And now he's pulling ahead. Ow! There we go. There we go. Come on. Jesus, he's suddenly hitting us a ton, guys. And we are hitting like we're flinging a spaghetti stick all of a sudden. What in the world's going on? Come on. Couple more good hits. Alright, so somebody in the channel said, no, not at that button. Then we do this. Yeah, and he starts to walk. And then we jump him from behind. So, alright, we actually forced the walk off. Come on. Don't let him get all the way out there or get jumped again. Now is not the time to be missing. There we go. Oh, look at that. Fine steel. Money. Money. Alright, we run back down here and hide. But at least we know, I guess, so long as we're super careful, I think this will be a really good spot for us. I said it took us a lot longer to find the area than I was hoping for. I said because we kept ending up going up a ramp instead of down a ramp. But I think that'll be a pretty good spot to call the video for now. We'll pick up here next week and see if we can can't get our warden to spawn. And while he doesn't really drop anything we can use, maybe we can sell some of it. You know, maybe we'll make us a little barter rogue and just hand it off. We'll see what happens. But as always, guys, if you like what we're doing, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. If you got any ideas for some more great adventures for us, we would love to hear them. Like I said, we will pick up here next time, as this was a recommended adventure for us from the chat. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay distant, stay in EverQuest, and we will catch you guys next week. Night, guys.